Arizona is widely known as one of the hottest places on the planet, with a record high of 128 degrees Fahrenheit and 54 days straight over 110 degrees or higher last year. The heat is no joke. Today we're setting off to answer two questions. One, what fish are able to survive such temperatures? And two, how is fishing during the hottest time of year in one of the hottest places on the planet? Now, a lot of our waters here are stocked, so I'm choosing to fish the canals today, because the canals are not stocked. That is a misconception. There is the grass carp, which is stocked for cleaning, but other than that, the bass, the tilapia, the catfish, the panfish, everything that's here comes from the Salt River and is brought all the way down through the canals. They are completely wild. So we're gonna do some canal hopping today. This section right in front of me, I have never fished before. It's always fun to try new spots. And while we're getting set up and tossing around, I'm just gonna go through some of the basic info, like what species can live here and all that good stuff. So, oh, I'm so extremely sore. Well, I brought two rods with me, like always. One of these rods I'm gonna throw on some soft plastics, and this other rod I'm gonna throw, let's see, probably a worm. And for bait, I have the trifecta of canal baits. Good old worms, good old hot dogs slash sausage, and then either bread or corn. I'm choosing to go corn. I've come to prefer it. I've said this before, you guys have probably heard me say it, but for those that are new, I always fish worms whenever I'm fishing new spots, because literally every fish on this planet will probably eat a worm, unless you're after specific species. But since I am not, worm is the way to go. And the goal for today is gonna be 5 species of fish, which between a few different canals, it should be doable, but you never know. Sometimes it can be tough. One of my favorite ways to fish worms is under a bobber, but today I'm gonna sink them on the bottom. Okay, there's kind of this like tunnel thing right in front of me here. We're gonna try to go like, perfect, dude, into that tunnel. Because that's another thing, when it gets super hot, and then on a day like today where the UV index is like 11 or 12, these fish, in typical waters, they would go to deep water. See, the canals are only like 5 foot deep. There's really no deeper for them to go. So they're gravitating towards shade, moving water, that kind of stuff. There's really no moving water here, so shade, that's gonna be, you know, the money spot for fish this time of year. All right, can we get this rod holder in the ground, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me show you bait of choice for the other rod. I picked up some Bobby Garland shad baits. These are typically used for crappie, but panfish and bass will eat them as well. Pairing them with some Southern Pro Jig heads. Could you imagine like a mini A-rig with these, man? That would be crazy. Anything shad in Arizona is great. That's one of the species that just survives. Both threadfin shad and gizzard shad, you find them in the waters all the time. The most common species you're gonna find here in Arizona is gonna be carp, catfish, bass, and tilapia. We have a huge variety of panfish. You got crappie, red ear sunfish, green gill hybrid, bluegill, and then obviously all the tilapias. We got red belly tilapia, blue tilapia, and Nile tilapia. And actually the world record panfish of any kind was caught here in Arizona. Oh my gosh, you guys see that? Bass are blowing up. I'm getting excited. I don't fish a whole lot of artificials on my channel, but every now and then I try to sprinkle it in. And a lot of you guys ask why, and the answer is, it's just difficult to film sometimes. I really like artificial fishing. That's how I started fishing. I was a big bass guy when I started, but it's a lot easier to set up a camera, set up some poles, and just let anything happen. Active fishing is a little more difficult to film for me. It's not that I don't like it. Oh, and they smell good. Always gotta smell them, you know? Have you guys ever pulled these out and not smelled them? It's like when you're tying down a trailer and you gotta like pull on and go, that's not going anywhere. Like it's like a law. It's like an untalked about law. May have went a little too deep with the hook, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, that tail. So that's what our soft plastic is looking like. We're just gonna kind of bounce this on the bottom, do some slow retrieves with a couple jerks. There are bass swimming around, blowing up on stuff. Probably shad, honestly. Oh yeah, there's little minnows swimming around right here. Oh, this thing will blend in perfectly. I don't think they're shad, but there's some kind of like white minnow. So, looks like I picked the right bait. Oh, I just got bit right here. Like as I was picking it up, I saw something bite it. I don't know what the heck that was. Oh, right there. I just got smacked. It looks like he just grabbed the tail end of it, pulled it down the hook. Oh, I just got bit on the way down. Oh my gosh, I had one on there. It was so small. I had no, I didn't think that possibly could have been. No way. There's so many minnows right here. Oh, we got one. We got one. Uh-oh, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I don't know how we're gonna do this. What the heck, bro? No way. You guys will not believe this. No way. How am I gonna get this dude out? You guys are not gonna believe this. It's a freaking ghost carp. Look at that. Carp ate it, dude. Even when I'm bass fishing, I can't keep away from these carp sometimes. A couple videos ago, I was telling you guys about how carp will eat live minnows and stuff. There's your proof. Look, it is a ghost carp. You guys can't tell top of the head. I mean, that's a pretty obvious ghost. That's cool. It's a hybrid between a koi carp and a common. But man, well, species number one. You know what? We'll do like hybrids and stuff in this challenge too. So, ghost carp, number one. And of course, that's the first thing I catch on a freaking soft plastic. Ah, no good. What up? He said hi, P Money. P Money. That's my fishing magician given nickname. Like a mini A-rig with these would be so sick, dude. Oh, worm? No way, dude. I had a worm. That dude was on there for a while. I don't know how I pulled it out of his mouth. The worm got freaking destroyed, dude. Holy, that must have been a bass. And that explains why I just pulled it clean out of his mouth. All right, well, we got signs of life. Let's throw the other half of that worm on here. When the fish are hungry enough, I guess, carp will chase stuff. I have caught carp on spinners before, but never on like any kind of like jig or anything. Yep, I'm getting kicked out for sure.
I'm trying to ruin your fun. You can't fish here. I completely understand.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy.
I like fishing. I don't like pushing people off.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Take it easy.
Yeah.
My assumptions would be correct. Now, I could be an a-hole and just stick around since he's driving away. Hey, how's it going? But, that ain't me. He didn't give me a hard time. I'm not gonna give him a hard time, you know? All right, well, hey, at least we got one species down. Teleportation commence. Wha-pow! See? Here we are, it's magic. We're at another canal, except this is really like 3 canals. There's like a tiny one, a medium-sized one, and a bigger one, like back to back to back. So we kind of got a lot to work with here. But real quick, this tiny one I know has some more species of fish in there. But see, right underneath where I'm standing is a tunnel. In a canal this shallow, this tiny, if there were no tunnel, these fish would not live here. They literally would not be able to survive. All right, another worm on here. Let's see. How long is it gonna take? Dropping down there right now. Oh yeah, they're nipping at it. Come on, eat it. Wind's picking up. So sorry in advance. Ooh, that's a big one. Eat it. Eat it. How did you not have it still? Got one. Ooh. Nice. Species number 2 down. We got a little bluegill. Nothing crazy. I just wanted to get that species knocked out. Oh, jumped out of my hand. All right, I'm gonna try one more because I know there's other fish down there, but I'm not gonna sit here and catch bluegill all day. We're gonna go to this canal right here. So if it's not, oh, I just got bit. If it's not something different, we're immediately moving. There we go. Oh, it is different. Let's go. Yay. This is why you just throw in again. So we ain't caught nothing big yet, but here's a Nile tilapia. This is one of the species that is most likely to live in the heat. And I'll tell you why. These fish cannot survive the cold. And I don't mean like freezing temperatures. I mean, our winter last year, we got down to like 32 degrees Fahrenheit was like the coldest that we had here in the valley. The tilapia started popping up dead everywhere. I mean, literally every pond you'd go to, there'd be like 100 dead tilapia on top. Yeah, those fish are meant for the heat. Anyway, let's jump to this canal kind of behind us here because we're already 3 species in. Okay, before we move down to the spillway, since I still got the shad tied on here and I still haven't caught a bass, we may have hooked one at the first canal, but I don't know. We're just gonna toss around kind of on our way. This is the first place I ever caught a bass on a fly before, so I know there's bass in here. Well, there's also tons of shad in this canal. If you guys watched my underwater video, there was that huge school of shad. Please come bite my jig, Mr. Bass. That hurt. Just gonna step up here real quick. I'm gonna give it like 2 more casts and then we're moving on. But sometimes you can see the fish up here. Oh, I think there's some bass right here, guys. There are, 100%. Oh, we got one. Yes, we got one. Yes, baby. First cast. Let's go. Guys, I swear we're not microfishing this whole video. Like, everything's been small so far, but we're gonna go catch some bigger fish right now. I promise you. I promise you. Species number 4 down, baby. Little largemouth bass. This dude is tiny, but he was aggressive. Let's go get him back with this family. Largemouth bass are some of the most common fish in the world. They can survive just about everywhere, and that includes the Arizona heat. Although sometimes they get pretty lethargic in the summer. Going literally in the straight. Hopefully I don't hook up on my big fish because I'm not gonna be able to get them out. Oh, here's a couple bass right here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. Y'all want this yummy shad? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was insane, dude. Even though they're tiny, it's just still insane how they bite sometimes. It literally touched the surface of the water. Like, I bet I could, if I brought my mini frog, I should have brought my mini frog, dude. I could have got him. Because like the second it touched the surface, he just blitzed at it. Like, didn't even have time to think about it. Sorry, had to do it. I know they're all tiny so far, but we're gonna go catch some bigger ones right now. Walking down to the spillway. Gonna throw some hot dogs, gonna throw some corn, chum up the water a bit. Every time I've ever been here, it's been on fire, so I'm excited. Could be very good. Oh, the water is surprisingly clear right now. This may hurt us, but never gonna shy away because of something like that. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, shaded areas and moving water is where fish gravitate to, specifically in the canals when it gets hot, since they don't really have any deep water to go to. Now this is shaded and it's moving. So before we do anything else, before we even get poles in the water, I'm gonna throw some corn. I got 2 cans of it. We're just gonna throw a couple handfuls in here. You know I gotta do it, man. Yummy corn water. Let's get some of this delicious corn. Ugh. just kind of everywhere. Up in that shade. Throw one more handful, just scatter it like that. Rod holders. Okay, I gotta retie. I'm gonna get rid of that jig and throw on just a normal hook. I do have a normal hook on this one though. Just gonna throw as much pieces of corn on this hook to cover it completely, which in this case is only gonna be 3 because this is a smaller hook and this corn is kind of big. So should be 8. Should be very good. Get it right out into that flowing water. First fish I ever caught in this spot is a koi. So we have the potential at koi, normal common carp, grass carp, catfish. That's gonna be one of the species I target right now is catfish. Easy to open. Easy to open my ass. Bro. Hello? Yummy! And I haven't shown this in a while, so I haven't fished with any kind of sausage in a while, but how I hook this, I put the hook through the top, and then I circle it around, push it all the way through, circle it back around, and push it back in. So this thing will not fling off, ideally. And this we're gonna fling out to the middle of the canal. Hopefully there'll be some catfish kind of cruising back and forth and we can get on them. I like corn, but it makes my hands so sticky. 4 species in already. Still a few more we can catch pretty easily here, so. That looks fishy. Maybe not. Nope, that's definitely fishy. Oh. Oh my gosh, how do I keep pulling the hot dog out of his mouth? Pause. Okay, but at least we got a fish on there. Oh, he's a fighter. He is a fighter. Except I got heavier line on here. What is that? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. This dude's feisty. But this dude's putting in one heck of a fight. Jeez, man. Oh, almost got him in the net. I'm just so sore. There we go. Got him. We're gonna count this as number 5 because this is a normal common carp, not a ghost carp. So technically not like, you know, super different species since the other one's a hybrid, but we're gonna count it. Ooh. And we're going double hot dogs now since I don't want to just catch carp and stuff. Okay, this one's a little closer. Boom, baby. Oh, oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. No, he dropped it. A little bit more time. Oh my gosh, I freaking yanked it out of his mouth, dude. There we go, fish on, baby. Fish on. And he's off. Oh my gosh. There we go, dude. No, he's off, bro. I need to just hold this crap in my hand, man. I don't know. Maybe he still has it. Oh, there we go. Fish on, baby. I can see it right now. It's a catfish. I can see it right now. It's a catfish. Oh my god. Oh, 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 that's a fish. I was filming B-roll. No, rod holder, no! I'll get it back. Fish is more important right now. At least it's sitting like right there, that's easy. Finally though, oh man. See, it wasn't even the one that I went to hook. He went and hooked himself. And he's wrapped him out of their line. That's just like a catfish, like, guarantee. All right, let's try to flip him. I don't know. I shouldn't. I should get my net. Risky, risky. He hooked himself too, and he hooked himself perfectly in the corner of the mouth. He did all the work for me. He said, I feel bad for you. Here you go. Well, for those who don't want to count the ghost carp as a different species, this completes our goal for you. But otherwise, we've just exceeded our goal. This is number 6. 6 different kinds of fish. Finally got the catfish, man. Ooh. Yeah. See ya, brother. Oh, we got it. Haha. Got the rod holder back too. I literally just bought this last night because I keep leaving them places by accident. So I did not want to lose it. I was about to go swimming for it. Well, we had a productive day. Caught 6 species, 5 if you don't want to count the ghost carp. So we hit our goal. Goes to show you that even some of the hottest places on the planet are still worth fishing. Anyway, I hope you guys learned something from this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. I'll see you guys next week.